This is the plaintiff, Shannon Raga. She says she rented the same house down by the beach from the defendant for a few summers. And last year, she was done wrong, and she wants her money back. There was no working refrigerator, the air conditioner went on the fritz, and the defendant made no attempts to get anything fixed. The only thing the defendant said to her when she complained was, "Well, your luck's been pretty bad this year." Some people. She's suing for $2,000, the amount she's due. This is the defendant, Mary Granada. She says she and her husband reacted immediately when the plaintiff told them the fridge wasn't working. They brought coolers of ice and then brought them another refrigerator, which she plugged in, and it worked. Unfortunately, there was a terrible thunderstorm. The air conditioning unit was struck by lightning, and she got a repairman there the next day. She always does right by her renters. The plaintiff's just trying to milk her out of money, and after today, she'll never see her again because she's now on the Do Not Rent To list. She's accused of renting a rotten house.
All parties, please use your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff rented a house from the defendant for the summer, and it was a disaster. No fridge, no AC, and the defendant was very cavalier about it. The defendant says the plaintiff's impossible, and now she's on the do not rent list. It's the case of Summer Bummer.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Ms. Raga, you are suing Ms. Granada for $2,000 that you say she should return of the money that you paid her to rent a house where everything went wrong this time. Now, you've rented the house before.
This would have been, last year was our 4th year in a row renting.
4th year in a row. All right, and where's the house?
Long Beach Island, New Jersey.
Okay, is it on the beach?
It's 3 or 4 houses off the beach.
Okay, so you obviously like it, and it's a
Loved
pretty
it.
house. Anybody have pictures of the house?
I have the listing.
Yeah, does it have pictures?
Yes.
Like tiny black and white ones or good
No,
ones?
there's a couple big ones in there.
Okay. All right, large cape, 4th from the beach. How many bedrooms?
4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Okay. So, and how much does it cost to rent for a week?
On that week, it's $3,200.
All right, and so you pay the $3,200. You get there, how many people stay there?
Well, last year in the beginning, there were 8 of us for 4 days, and then 2 of us for the rest of the week.
Okay, that must have been peaceful once the rest of them left.
Yes, after they left.
I'm sorry if some of the rest of them are sitting there. Anyway, so what went wrong?
Before we arrived, Mrs. Granada called us and let me know that the refrigerator was there was a new refrigerator coming. They called her, said it was running late, so we didn't have a fridge when we got there. We were made aware of that prior to arriving. We got there, the fridge was brought. The new fridge did not work either.
The new fridge didn't work?
No, no.
You mean the brand new fridge didn't?
Yeah.
Wow.
They plugged it in, it just didn't get cold.
Okay, so then you provided her with a different refrigerator?
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
and so you got a refrigerator finally when? Day 1, 2?
Sunday, day 2.
Okay.
They brought a refrigerator from the garage over, which was fine, but it doesn't fit in the spot, so it's like where the old fridge lived. It doesn't fit in there, so it's sticking out into the middle of the kitchen. And the fridge is cold,
By
though.
how many inches?
By about a foot.
A foot? Can I see the
Yes.
pictures?
I don't have a
I have
picture of it.
pictures.
Yeah, it
I
didn't
have
look like a
pictures of
foot.
the.
Can I see is that the old refrigerator you have pictures of? Or
No, I have pictures of the refrigerator that's there now, but how far that
let's see
refrigerator
that.
would stick out. So that's the refrigerator that's there now.
Well, that's certainly not why you're suing for $2,000.
No, of
so
course
tell me,
not.
so, the
So-
refrigerator sticks out good 8
Well,
inches.
there's
but
a
why
picture of
I'm
how
sorry.
far-
Wait, there's no question pending. I was actually talking.
So if the fridge sticks out 1 foot, is that something that that you can make a stink about and even say, I'm going to move out unless you fix it, or do you suck it up?
You definitely suck it up. I don't think it's enough of a big deal to move out or to make a big deal about it.
What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's a foot. It's not.
A foot could have an impact, right?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're a chef, you need all the space.
They're not a chef.
Well, I'm guessing the person's cooking in the kitchen
Yeah, but you're cooking in the kitchen. How much does a foot matter?
a lot. I mean, you need.
You'd be a pain in the ass to rent. This guy was a total pain in the ass to rent to go inside the courtroom.
So, but that's like, okay, but that's, how does
But that
affect?
wasn't the refrigerator we had.
No.
Oh,
That's the new replacement refrigerator that works.
okay. Well, let's see the refrigerator they had. Do you have that?
No, that's the
okay.
refrigerator that's there and how far it was sticking out. We admit it was sticking out pretty far.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, so that refrigerator was wonderful. It was very cold. But an hour or so after they left, it sprung a leak in the back. The water line, I guess, to the ice machine popped and was shooting water all over the kitchen.
Okay.
So my brother kind of tried to fix it quickly. We called them, and he came over, and it was fixed. Okay, and even during that discussion, Mary had said that she appreciated me being so kind about everything. I was like, well, it's my vacation, and I don't need to wig out about it now. And that she would make it up to us somehow monetarily. Monday comes.
How did she say that?
That she would give us some of our money back.
Is that accurate?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the next day, the power goes out in a huge storm, which is common in Long Beach Island. We understand that. That's nobody's fault. The power comes back on. Half of the air conditioning in the house does not come on with it. So
What
it's-
happened? It got struck?
Well,
Did it
there's
get
no
struck by lightning?
fire
Well,
or
either the unit
anything.
itself or close to the unit got struck, and there was a power surge and fried the unit.
Ugh.
So no air conditioning in the master, the kitchen, the living room for the
What's the
rest of our
temperature?
stay.
What's the temperature?
I included the
Just tell me.
temperatures for the week. 91, 85, 88.
Oh, that's nothing.
Right.
I'm from Florida.
I know.
Bunch of wimps. Humidity or no humidity?
I wilt in the heat. It was, I mean, we're by the beach, so there's always some level of humidity.
Yeah.
But
Is there a breeze or no breeze?
sometimes, yeah. And sometimes
Okay.
no.
So how'd you tough it out for the rest of the week? What'd you do?
We didn't have anything. We didn't have box-ins. We didn't get a window unit. There was nothing.
Well,
Mary
okay,
said
so-
that she called the repairman and that he couldn't get the part until after we were gone. And
Okay.
that was on Tuesday.
So by closing all the windows and cranking up the others, could you survive or not
Well,
really?
the bedrooms on the other side of the house were fine, but it wasn't enough to travel into the living room and the kitchen.
You ever gonna rent that house again?
No. We have a new one for this summer.
Okay. So when you're moving out, who first broaches that, there needs to be some compensation?
Well, by the time I got home that Saturday, there was already a check and a note in my mailbox with the check that for $400, which included my security deposit, all in one check. So I had to
How
cash
much is
it.
the security deposit?
$300.
Oh, wait, so she gave you $100?
She gave me $400. It was a $700 check.
Oh, okay, $700 check.
One check for
When
$700.
had you mailed the check?
We sent it right after the repairman told us that he couldn't fix the unit. I wanted to give
Okay.
her some money back, so I
Okay.
sent her a check.
All right, so really what we hear about is did you send back enough? And so 300 of it was a security deposit.
Right.
That doesn't count. So really what you did was you gave them a $400 discount on a $3,200 house with the issues that we've had. You feel that that's not enough, and you feel that's plenty.
Right.
I don't think it's enough. Your vacation, what'd you do? Did you move bedrooms and not?
I did,
Yeah,
yes.
because you can't sleep in that.
No.
But there's ceiling fans in each room. It's not like there was
Sweetheart,
nothing.
you sleep in the ceiling fans, okay? It's hot, it's 90. A ceiling fan is just circulating the 90-degree weather. That's a problem. That's what I mean, putting even aside the whole refrigerator thing. And I know it's hard because when problems happen, I mean, you didn't create the weather. That's an act of God. I get that. But your contract is that you're going to provide a $3,200 beautiful home that is worth $3,200 to rent for a summer vacation. $3,200 is nothing to sneeze at, okay? I don't think $400 is nearly enough. And you're asking for how much? Where do you get, how do you figure that? Like, why is that the right figure? Why isn't that too much?
Because it was every day minus one day that there was an issue with the rental.
Yeah. I think that that it should be substantially more. And I think that, when you deprive people of air conditioning in 90-degree weather at a beach house, that just, and again, I know it wasn't on purpose, but it is the reality. And I think that you should get half of your money back. So I think you should get $1,600. You've already received $400. So I'm ruling in your favor in the amount of $1,200. That's my verdict. Good luck, folks.
Well, the judge thinks the plaintiff ought to get a full half of the money back. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel-
$400, she said, was just not enough.
Well, I feel she had more people than she contracted in the house. So,
But still, they were miserable.
well, she said they were.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. You lost the
I
case,
lost.
okay? Not much you can do about it. That's what the judge thinks, and
Thanks.
she is the law. Thank you,
you.
ma'am, very much. Okay, here comes the plaintiff now. And you're smiling. You feel better?
I do. I
Okay.
feel a little vindication.
Good for you. And you have a new place to go to now?
We do.
And you're going to be happy there, you hope?
Absolutely. Much happier.
Good luck. Have a
Thank
good
you.
summer vacation.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye. Harvey?
Okay, you know, Doug, it doesn't matter if the defendant did nothing wrong. If the air conditioner goes out and it's really a critical part during the summer, there is a warranty and you can't get around it. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.